Hi everybody and welcome to the quick recap of the weekly Tactical Zoom. We've been working our way through the Retail 360 methodology over the last few weeks. We're now on the final pillar, which is the sales pillar. Last week we talked about the first part of it, which is to train your people. This week we're talking about selling. And for me, there are 5 parts to the sell part. And this is about creating the right environment for selling. If you want to know how to sell, then we actually run sales training events. So please do get in touch about that. It's called Get More Customers, Make More Sales. More than happy to get you on the next event and get you trained up for that. But there are 5 key areas that we talk about when we're creating the right environment for selling. And those are as follows: pre-awareness, visual merchandising, promotions, your people, and loyalty. Let's just go straight into that with the first one, which is pre-awareness. And this is just to say, you've got to invite people. You've got to tell them, come in and shop with us, whether that's online or whether that's in store, whether you've got a pop-up event. Get the emails out, have launch events. Never miss the opportunity to have an event, whether it's the launch for a website, whether it's a new season, whether it's some new product coming in, maybe it's an exclusive with a particular supplier. Whatever it is, turn it into an event, create a load of content around it, hit it out on the social media channels and make sure everybody knows that this is going on. This is just beginner's marketing, but don't miss the opportunity for an event. You'll be surprised what you can consider to be an event. Send those emails out, have those dates in the diary and get people coming into your store. Crucial to drive pre-awareness. You can't just expect people to turn up. You've got to tell them about it. Part 2, visual merchandising. Visual merchandisers are the people, they bring your store to life. They are creative people and they make stores look absolutely fantastic. So some of the things that they're going to think about is the look and feel of your store. This is of course exactly the same on your website. It's that first wow impression that hits you when you first come in and see it, be it the homepage of a website or the window of your store. Something to think about that's really, really key is see it, buy it. So if you've got a display in your window, make sure I can find those items and buy them the moment I walk into your store. If you put a beautiful poster up with an image of some product, make sure that product is right underneath that poster. I don't want to walk around the store wondering where on earth it is. I want to see it, I want to buy it straight away. If you're a fashion retailer and you've got a mannequin with a beautiful dress on it or an outfit that you've put together, make sure that all the items of that outfit are right there for me to buy, right next to it. Don't send me off hunting around the store to try and find them. So see it, buy it is crucial. Remember that you want people to touch products. Touching is one of the most important senses we have. When I start touching the product, I actually feel a sense of ownership with that product as well. It's become mine. So encourage people to pick up pieces where you possibly can. Think about the music in your store. Music can really set the mood. It can set the agenda. What music have you got at the start of the day at 9 o'clock in the morning? What music have you got towards the end of the day when the store's picking up and it's really busy? Think about that vibe. Think about what message it says about your brands. Think about what we said right at the top of the 360 methodology. We talked about brand a lot. What message is your brand sending to your customers? Music is a great way of delivering that for you. And think about smell as well. It could be you've got candles burning. It could be you've got coffee brewing in the background. What smells epitomise your business? What smells are going to really make your store come to life? So visual merchandising, it's about what you see, it's about what you touch, it's about what you hear, it's about what you smell. And then of course your people are there to talk and to really inspire as well. Promotions, really good way of getting people to get going in that selling environment. Think about some of the ones we talked about in the past. So scarcity is absolutely fantastic way of getting people to buy it now. So you say, look, this is going to run out, these are the last few left. Or maybe you go with exclusivity, we've only got 3 or 4 of these. Or maybe you say it's time limited and say that this offer ends on Sunday. You've got to get it now. So think about scarcity and exclusivity. Great ways of driving a buy it now incentive behind your purchasing. Think about push lines. Have an offer of the week, have a manager's offer, things that you're going to get everyone behind. Push lines tends to be the product that you can't shift. Maybe you've got we call them dogs in the trade. I just cannot shift this thing. If you've got a dog, you've got a line you can't shift, then have a real push on it and make sure you get it out there. And of course, there's the end of season sale. The money parts, the end of season sale. I talk about these a lot. So you want to say the sale has started, more lines have added, further markdowns, final markdowns, last few days of sale, then you go with new season, and you've got those 6 steps. Okay, so work your way through your sale, and the whole way through you want to be introducing new items or introducing new prices to keep your customers coming back in and engaged in the sale. Your people. Now, there are 4 key qualities I expect to see in a sales assistant out there on the shop floor. Absolutely, they are experts, but I want your sales assistants to be available to help. I don't want them busy doing tasks. Now, yeah, have them working, but don't have them completely unavailable with their backs turned, not paying attention to what's going on. Have them busy, but available. They need to be knowledgeable experts and able to help customers buy. It's the absolute bare minimum. They've got to know your product inside out and explain the features and benefits of each one. They need to be able to build a rapport with the customer that's going to ensure that the customer likes them and trusts them because they are the experts, and make sure they can build that rapport. When you're training them, we talked about this a lot on the people pillar, when you've got to train your people in order to make them good at their jobs so that they stay and they enjoy the work they're doing. This is crucial because it comes across to the customer. And they need to be able to listen to verbal and non-verbal body language. See what the customer's saying. If the customer's not interested, move off that item, try them with something else. But read the body language that's out there and listen to what the customer's saying. Nothing worse than the customer saying, I'm interested in this, and you're trying to sell them that. Mustn't do that. And then lastly, the last step of that is loyalty. Make sure they're going to come back. So what free gifts can you give them? We've talked in the past about how we used to give out champagne. We use the champagne as a means of getting people to stay on our shops for a longer period of time. But also they felt obliged to spend more money, and they had a great experience. They wanted to come back again. So what gifts can you give to ensure people do come back again? If somebody's bought something, you've got their obviously you ask for their data. You must ask for their name, their address, their email. Ask them to follow you on Facebook or Instagram or whatever's right for your business. Make sure you then follow up. Say, thanks for coming into the store yesterday, as soon as possible, get back in touch with them. Here's an incentive for you to come back in again, or maybe invite them to a special event, or maybe say, refer a friend and we'll give you 10% off your next purchase. Whatever works for you. By the way, referring a friend, really, really powerful way of driving sales, because people trust what other people say. The more they trust their friends, they are going to trust you. So if their friends are saying, look, come into this store, there's some fantastic items, you've got to come in and see it, then they really do trust it. It's called social proof, and we like to be reassured by other people that we're in the right place to be buying things. Okay, just remember that loyalty will build a sense of belonging to your brand, so it works both ways. You being loyal to them, they will in turn be loyal back to you. So show them that respect and that love, and you'll get it back in droves. So today's really about creating the environment for selling. It's not sales skills. We teach sales skills separately, and really happy to run you through that. But today is all about getting that environment right for selling. So let's just quickly recap those 5 steps. Pre-awareness, tell people to come in. Visual merchandising, make your store and your website look so visually attractive that people want to shop with you. Run promotions that can encourage them to make a purchase. Make sure your people are all over it. They are experts in their business. They are capable of building that rapport with the customer. And finally, build loyalty. So the moment they make that purchase, you take their data. Make sure you've got their data so they can come back again and again, and then use that to create loyalty with them. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to seeing you next week. It's the final part. We're going to talk about how to measure your performance. Absolutely crucial. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.